What's happening, everybody? Your boy, the Vazslap, in the building. It's the weekend. It is Planet Zoo time. The Vazslap Zoo back in action. Apologies for no video on Sunday. Just time got away from me there. But we've got one for today. It's right out. It's now. If you're watching it on this Friday, that it's out 12:30 South African time. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that follow button. Hit that comment or two. Let's run that intro. Welcome back, guys, to the Vazslap Zoo. So I have a little bit of a confession to make. I did do something off camera, and then I thought I hit record to build an enclosure, and turns out I didn't. So let's have a look at it. We've built something. We've done something. So first of all, we've connected the path from here, coming down from the lions to the buck area. We have built this little enclosure for the Kirk's tuk-tuk. There you go. Cook, Rashidi, and Dada are chilling there. They only live one by one, so we have introduced them there. They've got a nice little shelter at the top here with a nice wooden shelter. Of course, some shade everywhere, some stuff. Keeper's coming to put some food in there. There's a talk, some information. They're already donating a lot of money for them, so that's great. And we've put a new little keeper hut in here, and we've created a new work section, because I've got another huge enclosure coming up here. Literally, this entire thing is going to be a big enclosure with paths coming down from here and here to go around and view on the other areas. So that is the plan. Not for today, though. That is not today's plan. These trees and stuff will all be moving soon. That is not today's plan. Today's plan, though, is to fix the buffaloes. Not the ostriches. The buffalo. Where's the buffalo? The buffalo. That's where ostriches again. There's the buffalo. To fix the buffalo, we are going to fix buffies, and we are going to be adding some zebra to the buffaloes as well, because they've got tons of space in here. I think it's just buffalo. I don't think there's anything else in this enclosure. Is there? Where's the door? The door's here. What else is in here animal-wise? Just buffaloes. Just buffaloes. Okay, they can have other animals in there, so we're going to just... Oh, look at that. That was fun. Just knock the hell out of that pin. I love it. Alright, so that is the play today. We are going to, because they are stressed, so we need to change the fencing. We need to just try and give them a little bit more... Oh, the alphas, the gorillas are fighting. I actually need to sort that out as well. It says baboons. We don't have baboons. Did I name this baboons? This is gorillas. I was like, I'm pretty sure I don't have baboons. I just named the enclosure gorillas. Who's fighting here? You're expecting offspring. You're an outsider. You're an outsider. Yes, well, you are the two outsiders. You are then going to be shipped to the trade storage, and we'll just ship you off now in a bit. Right, so the plan is for the buffalo. Let's go back to them. We can find them again. The plan is to... Because I've got a continuous viewing area of the buffaloes. You can literally view them from everywhere. I'm going to change that. We're going to give them a little bit of the water section to view. I'm going to close all of this down because it's causing a bottleneck with the warthogs and the ostriches here. We're going to make this a viewing section over here. And then they've got the viewing section there, they've got the water there, and then they've got this viewing here. I mean, maybe leave this section here as well for where the ostriches are, because the ostriches can also view from everywhere. But yeah, that is the plan. I think this original fence will probably stay the same. And then I'm just going to put like higher fencing around just to enclose them. And then, like I said, we're adding some animals in there as well. We're adding in some, I think it's zebra. Where's the Zoopedia? There was some other animals that I did see. It was zebra and something else that I wanted to add in. It was zebra, and I was thinking of adding giraffe in here, but then it's not going to be enough space. So I was going to go just zebra and buffalo in this one together. often in the wild you see them together anyway, so that would be nice. Even wildebeest, if there is wildebeest, see them together in the wild. So yeah, I think those two would probably be the two that will go in there. Season says blue wildebeest will be enriched by sharing their inhabitants with these animals. Do we have blue wildebeest in this? I feel like we do. I feel like it's not just buffaloes. It says buffalo and wildebeest. Yeah, there's wildebeest. There we go. So it's 3 animals in here. I thought as much. Right, so let me get thinking. We'll be back in a moment. I just need to do some bit of maintenance and stuff quickly. So give me a sec. Let me do that. I need to put my thinking hat on and see how we're going to fix all of this bottlenecking and just general clutter that comes up here. You see, maybe even leave the water out completely. The talk is here for the water. Maybe keep it by the water. Maybe make this a corner. Okay, I'm going to think off camera. Right, so I've sent some animals to storage. I've come up with a plan. We are going to use this type of Arctic wall. I know it's not African, but it fits. It fits. So, nice little speed build coming. We're going to remove some parts. Some of the stuff is going to stay normally as this type of fence, and that should help the stress of the buffies. So, get into what? Well, let me try this again. In a reference that some of you might get, some of you might not get. It's time to go ludicrous speed. Right, ladies and gents, we are done with the building and the fencing and all that stuff. Yeah, I kind of like it. I think I prefer it like this. Just need to move these things a little bit, not him. Put one there. And I'm going to add a little bit more in the different viewing areas because I did delete all of the others. And then I wanted to check. I don't know if you can do it or you can't do it. But I wanted to see if there's an option. Okay, there's no viewing side by side. If there is the option to make this talk do 2 different animals. Can we schedule 2 different talks per podium? This link, not this link, okay. It doesn't allow me to make it a second talk. Also need to actually just check those, eh? Need to actually just check the rest of the talks. Make sure they're all in sort of different times. We have to do that. Okay. This dustbin is full. Need to add some dustbins as well. Cause a bottleneck going in, wouldn't it? You know, I'm going to leave the 1 talk for now. We do need to put another 2 in. 1 for the wildebeest, 1 for the buffalo, 1 for the zebra. I need to find some spots maybe to put them in. I might just put all 3 and then link all 3 and then just schedule them in different months. They're going to have like 3 little podiums all together and stuff like that. I'll figure that one out off camera. Let's get some zebra in, hey? Let's get some zebra. Let's see what zebra we have. Ooh, we got a nice white one at 7,500. That's not going to happen. Well, I do have 48,000, but it's not worth it. 3,600. Oh, that's how much they're going for, zebras? Jeez. In terms of community, how many can they live together? That's the one I want. 1 male, 5 females. Okay, we'll get 1 male. Well, I'll get this male. It's expensive, but we've got the stuff. And then maybe 2 females we'll get for now. Ugh. I mean, the white one is looking more and more better. I mean, this one isn't bad. This one's good. We'll get this one. She's basically out. This one isn't bad either. We'll get these 3. We'll get these 3. All right. We'll send them to the zebra. I can't believe I've never had zebra in the zoo. Like, it's wild. And your quarantine is this one. Right. I'm going to wait for them to get cleared. In the interim, I'm going to try and see what I can do with the education stuff. I am going to move it from here. I don't want it here. So let me do that while we wait for everything to sort itself out. People, we're going to move things around. Sable antelope is inbreeding now. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Ostriches are mature. Okay, fighting, we've done that one. It's just the inbreeding. Sable inbreeding. Please tell me you're not pregnant. Please tell me you're not pregnant. Oh, no, all I wanted to do was just start my stuff here. And Beling, who are you inbreeding with? Go on, your father. Or Beninga, obviously your father. Let me click on him. Who are your children? Beling's your only child and you bonded with her and you're busy inbreeding. Okay, in terms of sable, what other females do we have in the sable penthouse? Where's the door? Where's the door for the sable? This side somewhere. There it is. So in terms of the sable, and I'm doing this now completely. We've got Saliha, who is another female. So you know what? You go on contraceptives. I want to keep you around because you're bonded. And then animal trading, I guess we'll get another female sable. Is there a nice, good female sable around? Is you're not bad. You're not bad. You're good. You're probably the best one so far. I mean, you're probably the best so far, so we'll adopt you. And then we'll send you to quarantine over there. Okay, so there we go. Sorted out the inbreeding situation. Like I said, I'm going to quickly just do this off camera quick, move things around. Like I said, I don't want the bottlenecking that's going on here with this talk. We're going to move this. Right, I am still waiting. I have just added some information around and we're going to change some of the screens. Just waiting for the zebra to pass. Where are you that you're low welfare? Why are you low? We've put a wall up. It's come on. You can't see the wall. Just hide under a tree or something. Do we need more coverage? Is that what it is for them? That 11%. Maybe we can add a couple more trees and stuff. Another little tree there. Buffaloes are just weird animals, aren't they? Ah, one of my wild dogs are about to pass away. And animals escaped. Hold on, hold up, hold up. Not letting me pause. It wasn't letting me pause. My giant tortoise has found a way to escape. Has he, though? Has he? Has he? You have not escaped, son. You have not escaped. My wild dog did pass away, though. Ah, man, that's sad. How many wild dogs does that mean we have now? I know both the male and female were both quite old. Yeah, Tunde is 15 years old. We've got another one that's 10. We do have an 8-year-old male. And Chemo, who is related to the others. So, I mean, everybody else is fertile, basically. We get rid of all of them and just rebreed. Maybe keep Zico and Pemba. Let those bring in a female. I think we gotta wait for the alpha to go first. Our zebras are all past inspection. Move them in. I don't know where I am. There we go. Come in here. Here we go. And then this can be then renamed to buffaloes, wildebeest, and zebra. Let's wait for them to come in, and then we can just check on the enrichments and put another food thing in for them. It's not 2 zebras. I've just cleared all of them. Have I cleared all of them? I don't think I took you. You can come back in. You can come in here as well. All right, there comes the first zebra. Whee! And we have Habibi. And then we're going to just pop on top of each other. We've got Habibi. Habibi, I need you to move so I can click on the other one. We've got Cambo. And we've got Aisha. There we go. Are y'all happy? I mean, y'all are happy? You happy with your coverage? You happy with everything? African leopards are fighting due to overcrowding. Okay, we're going to pause quickly 2 seconds. I'm quickly going to add in some enrichments and food for zebra. Put our zebras in now. Ooh, so giddy. Where the bottom on the plains zebra. That's what they're called. Plains zebra. There's the plains zebra. All right, let's put you in a food trough. I know they generally just rotate the food troughs, but it's good to have a third one in here. And you know what? We'll put you guys up here. There. And then let's get enrichments for you guys. Pretty much the same as everybody else. There's a few other things that they can add in there. So a little bit more coverage for you guys. A small barrel feeder will be cool. Put this right by the fence. There. A rubbing post. A rubbing post by the baobab. That's nice. Plant screen. We don't have a plant screen in here, so put that in there. Nice grazing feeder. So generally, you'll see them actually interacting with other ones as well. It's not necessarily just their own. They don't mind sharing. That's rightly so, you know. Zebras don't need. They need to share. We teach our kids to share. We can teach our zebras to share. What is this? Ruffled lemur climbing thing. Let's put another tamarind tree in. Under the baobab. There's a spot there. I'm sure I saw a spot there. There. Right by the poo. Alright, I think that's all the enrichments that we've got for them. Our zebras are in. Let's smash play. Actually, no, let's pause again because we need to sort out the leopards. Leopard. We going to get our first leopard to release into the wild. Who's overcrowding in here? Who is fighting? Oh, they just don't have enough space. I mean, there's no way the leopard enclosure is lacking of space. That is, I call absolute BS on that one. They need to sort out their issues, yeah. I wanted the leopard. I mean, no, they are not short on space. Too many adults in the social group. Okay, so that's the issue. So how many adults do they actually live in? One male, one female. That is it. Okay. So if we look at our leopards, we've got a male and a female. The female is very old, and he is related to the two youngsters, I think. Those are his two children, Rashida and Nombile. So what I am going to do is get, unfortunately, these two are going to go. Once B. Genus goes, we're going to have to bring in one of our... I was hoping we had a male, so we can at least keep the Vazslap Zoo line going, but... yeah, so we'll send these two to the trade center. We'll keep the two adults in there. They're not going to have more offspring. So once the female passes away, then we can just bring in another male or female. Bring in another male. Maybe sell our male, or bring those two females we have in storage. We'll keep both of them, one of them in storage at least, I think. I do have something in storage. Why don't I have anything in storage? Oh, I do. Look at that. Okay, I'm just going to go through my storage list again. Caracol, we cannot get rid of. It's a youngster. We're waiting for him. Dirk is also waiting. You waiting. You are still in the trade center. You need to go to the trade. And you need to go to the trade. And then we need to press play so our leopards can enter the trade. Do they not go to the trade? Oh, they're still being picked up. Okay. So yeah, I'll do that stuff off camera. Ah, Sable is ready as well. Winder, move into the Sable home. That's the lions. That's the cheetahs. That's the Sable. It'd be a bit of a problem if I had the other one died. It's still the same one. Okay. Still the same one. I was like, oh, another one died now. That's not good. Alright, we're continuing with our spurred research. We can now get them a little bit more. I'm going to wait till this is completely finished for them and the Duk. And then we can start researching zebra. Okay, we're going to find out which guy it is. And we get that a cheetah has died of old age. Ipanya. Oh man, you were a good one. You were a good one. I think you were my only male though, which is a bit of a problem. I'm getting sidetracked now. I was supposed to end the episode and now everybody's just dying. Impanya's my only male. And my only female is about to die as well. We're going to bring in some male cheetahs and a female cheetah. I'm going to do that off camera, guys. I'm going to quickly do that off camera. I'm going to... No, you know, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's pause. Some inbreeding going on with the meerkats. We'll sort that out off camera. That you guys don't need to see. We need cheetahs. They didn't breed as well as I'd hoped they would. Not my animal, sorry. Alright, let's see what kind of cheetahs we've got here. I mean, they're not cheap. So we'll look males. We've got him for 2.5, which is brilliant. He's a little bit diseased, but he's young. I mean, this guy's probably my best bet, 1.5. We'll bring him in, and then we'll bring in another female so you can breed with. She's very good. She's okay. She's very good. Very good. I like that other one for 1,000. I think it was this one. Yeah, Kesha. And sing to us. No, that's actually Shakira. Never mind. That's not Kesha. There we go. We got our 2. We'll send them to the zoo. Nearest quarantine is here. And yeah, you guys will see them back in the habitat next episode. We're going to end it off here, I think. Well, there you have it, folks. We've built something, I guess. It is a bit of a weird episode because we didn't really build anything new, but we still brought in new animals. I do have quite a lot that I need to sort out off camera before we move on to the next big project, which is that big, huge antelope farm, basically, that I have planned out. I also want to bring in giraffes as well. And then a couple of other cats that are around. The sand cat is something that has been sitting on the back burner for quite some time. I got to bring in some lemurs. We want lemurs. We do want lemurs. I read your comments. I know you guys want lemurs. We're going to bring them in at some point, I guess. We're going to make a nice walkthrough exhibit for the lemurs that is in the pipeline somewhere. You guys know what's happening. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Chicken grease.